And they force a New England punt. Still alive.
Back to receive is Rashean Mathis, number 27. Sauerbrunn will get it away. Mathis makes the catch and is immediately hit at his own 18-yard line. Ellis Hobbs with the special teams tackle. 9:18 to play in the fourth. Jacksonville Jaguars with their season on the line.
Unfortunately, there are a lot of people asking for that present this year.
There are only so many to go around. First down, Garrard and the Jaguars from their own 18. Straight drop, good protection. The pass is knocked down before it got to his intended receiver, George Reister. To New York and JB.
Hey, Greg and Dan, Texans for the first time ever have beaten the Indianapolis Colts. Chris Brown, 48-yard field goal, that with no time left. Colts fall 27-24 to Houston, and they now drop to 11-4. Greg Gumbel, Dan Deardorff.
If you can be 11-4 and leaking oil, the Colts are doing.
On 2nd and 10, Garrard under pressure. Finally got rid of it, has a man out here and overthrew Maurice Jones-Drew. Terrific effort by David Garrard, who couldn't make it happen. 3rd and 10.
Well, you're right, Greg, when you called it a terrific effort. That's exactly what it was. You can't find a receiver, but again, look, great awareness and staying alive and falling backwards. That's not a risky pass because he identified that Drew was out there all by himself, but impossible to get any touch on the ball. He was falling backwards with a helmet in his chest at the time of the throw.
Now 3rd and 10. Garrard throws short of the first down, and that's not going to get it done. Reggie Williams made the catch, and he'll be about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, sometimes when you're forced out of the pocket, your options really dwindle. And you know, you might be inclined to say, well, what do you bother throwing it to someone who's short of the first down? Sometimes that's all you have. And I think in that situation, that's all that David Garrard had in front of him.
Chris Hansen kicks it away to Kevin Falk. Fair catch called for and made at the 32-yard line. So the exchange of punts, and once again, the pressure falls to the Jacksonville defense.
Somebody ought to tell Tom Brady it's time to go play here.
Welcome and happy holidays to those of you joining us here at Alltel Stadium in Jacksonville, where New England leads the Jaguars 17-14, just under 8.5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Tom Brady has been masterful. 228 yards and a touchdown, and the give is to Corey Dillon for very little gain. New England victory today gives the Patriots their 5th AFC East championship in 6 years.
And right there, Bill Belichick made a decision. Let's work on the clock. One of the rare times on first down in this entire game that New England didn't operate from the shotgun. They went ahead and handed it to Corey Dillon. Try to grind a little of this baby up.
Meanwhile, Jacksonville victory today is a must. On 2nd and 9, quick pass outside, complete to Richey Caldwell. And as we come up on 7.5 to play, the Patriots are looking at 3rd down.
And that pass you just saw, very indicative of what the Patriots have been doing all day. It's been a real possession passing game. Only once did Tom really go downfield in an attempt to really complete a tight one, and he got a touchdown pass to his tight end, David Thomas.
Big 3rd and 6 here. Brady with room to run. Has the first down as he dives.
Oh, did he get
to
hit?
The 43.
Is he all right? He got hit hard. Looks like Clint Ingram, the linebacker, and Tom Brady's hurt.
Brady has been doing that all day long. He's carried 7 times for a career-high 33 yards, but this is a tough ending here.
Oh, right in the back. He takes a helmet from Clint Ingram. Tom's going down. He turns his back, and he gets speared right in the back by Clint Ingram.
Matt Castle is the backup quarterback for the New England Patriots. He's in his 2nd season out of USC,
where he was the epitome of a backup quarterback. All he did was back up Heisman Trophy winners. And this guy was a backup to both Matt Leinart and Carson Palmer at USC. The good news is Tom Brady looks like he's all right, but he's got to sit out this play.
First down. This is Corey Dillon. And Dillon across the 45 to the 47. And Brady is back. We have a penalty marker down.
Defense, 12 men. 5-yard penalty. It's still first down.
How do you get caught with 12 men on the field? In this situation, they must have been so pleased that Tom Brady was on the sideline. Somebody makes a mad run for it at the end. That's Tony Gilbert, the linebacker. They'll take it back. That's Brian Ewu. I'm sorry, number 59.
So it's 1st and 5. Clock continues to move, coming up on 6:20 to play. Brady throwing up the seam, got his man inside the 35. It's Daniel Graham, another first down for New England.
Oh, to have a quarterback you have so much confidence in that even trying to protect the lead on first down, you let him go downfield with the football and throw it. Every instinct is to hand it off, run out the clock, but instead, on a nice little post pattern to Daniel Graham, Tom Brady throws a strike. It's a luxury to have a quarterback you trust that much.
Coming up on 5.5 to play. New England has thrown 19 times on first down. This is Moreeeee to the 32.
Jacksonville only has 1 timeout remaining. They used one. They lost one on an unsuccessful challenge. And there's a lot of clock watching going on now by everybody here at Alltel Stadium.
New England has dominated time of possession throughout the day. David Garrard just hoping for another shot. Jumping on the near side are the Jaguars. Penalty markers fly. It was Bobby McCray.
Offside, number 93, defense. 5-yard penalty, still second down.
Now the thing is, the Jaguars can afford to give up a field goal here. What they can't afford is time off the clock.
Nor can they afford to give up a touchdown. You're right, the field goal only makes it a 6-point game. They can right now, that is a very attractive option. The bad news is, if in giving up
Number
that
50
field goal
is reporting as eligible, number 50.
If in giving up that field goal, New England is able to run another 3 minutes off the clock.
Linebacker Mike Vrabel has checked in as an eligible receiver, but the give is to Moreeeee, left side, and there he goes to the end zone. Touchdown, New England. 27 yards.
And completely untouched. Some running plays are executed to perfection. This is one of them. Confidence in the rookie. Let him have the football because he's got explosive speed. But wow, was that picture-perfect blocking in front of Moreeeee.
Moreee's 5th rushing touchdown of the season. Gostowski for the extra point and a 10-point lead. And it's good. When they needed it, New England comes up with a 68-yard drive.
Let's go behind Thomas. Let's go behind Graham. Heath Evans out in front gets a nice lead block on Fudge. And Lawrence Moreeeee, that is just too easy. If this was flag football, they'd still be flying at his waist.
Mike Vrabel had checked in as an eligible receiver and becomes the designated cheerleader.
Well, he's a defensive guy, and now they get to protect a 10-point lead.
Jacksonville arrived in the stadium today with the #2 defense in the NFL, allowing 270 yards a game. New England today has chalked up 363.
And it has been mostly through a very, even though we saw that touchdown run, it's been through a very high percentage managed passing game by Tom Brady.
And Maurice Jones-Drew is now back to receive the kickoff for Jacksonville.
Well, again, you got to put the ball in the hands of your most explosive player every opportunity you get.
He has a touchdown return against Indianapolis just a few weeks ago. Bouncing the ball, and it rolls out of bounds. While we have a moment. On Christmas night, CBS has the gift that will keep you laughing all night long. 3 hilarious episodes of How I Met Your Mother. Celebrate the holiday on CBS Merry Monday.
That was a very smart play right there by Maurice Jones-Drew, letting that ball go out of bounds. He thought about picking it up somewhere around the 15, and then he played the odds. It was headed towards the sideline. It paid off now. It moves all the way up to the 40.
And no time off the clock. 4:36 remaining. Jacksonville with only 1 timeout available. And down 10 points. Garrard under center. On the move. Shovels it out to Kyle Brady. And Brady is brought down just short of the 45-yard line. Tully Banta Kane in on the stop. 4-yard pickup, 2nd and 6. The clock ticking away on Jacksonville's season.
Get back in that huddle. Get in and out of this huddle with a little urgency.
Garrard on the move. Markers down. 2 markers down. He's out of bounds at the first down marker, but let's check the flag.
Oh, this is holding on Chris Neion, the right guard.
Holding, number 65, offense. 10-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
Your quarterback is flushed from the pocket. He runs to the outside. Your guy reacts to it, and when he tries to leave you, you run with him. You don't grab him.
I love standing next to the voice of experience in the booth.
Well, you get a little surprised because, you know, you're protecting the pocket. So you think the quarterback's at a certain place. So when he runs, all of a sudden the guy in front of you is running at an angle that you're not used to it. And that time, Neion just reached out and really horse-collared him.
Results in a 2nd and 16. They give us to Jones-Drew. Trying to find running room. Bursts through a hole across the 45 to the 47. And comes up about 3 yards short of a first down. 3:40 to play, and the clock is moving.
What a special season this young man right here has had and is still in the process of having for the Jacksonville Jaguars. A second-round draft choice out of UCLA. He's special.
131 yards rushing today. Third down, pass to the near side. That's complete, enough for a first down and out of bounds to George Reister at the 42. Stops the clock with 3:19 to play.
And right now, Jacksonville can be
37, defense. The penalty is declined. First down.
Rodney Harrison offside. That penalty is declined by Jacksonville.
And Jacksonville is being smart here. They're not trying to get it all in one play. They're not trying to just throw 3 or 4 bombs downfield and trying to get it all. But they can't afford many 1 or 2 yard pickups where the clock continues to run. Again, with only 1 timeout left.
Garrard to Jones-Drew. Looking for the sidelines and out of bounds at the 33. 3:12 on the clock. Jacksonville has only made 1 trip into the red zone today and has scored a touchdown.
New England has, while he hasn't made a lot of big plays today, New England's been buoyed by the return of Rodney Harrison after missing 6 games. Their All-Pro is back and in uniform today, and that's good news for them down the stretch.
Garrard to throw on 2nd and 1, and that's complete. This is Matt Jones to the end zone for a touchdown. Jacksonville still very much alive.
That was very impressive work by David Garrard. That was really impressive. Didn't take chances, managed the offense really well, and took the shot when he had a chance.
33 yards on the pitch and catch for the touchdown. Scobie for the extra point. And Jacksonville is within a field goal.
Outstanding pass protection. Seymour elevates to try to get it, but then the missed tackle right there. Ellis Hobbs can't bring Matt Jones down, and it ends up being a Jacksonville TD. Hobbs is 27, his responsibility. He just breaks way too far to the outside and misjudges Matt Jones' speed back to the inside. Now, if you're Jacksonville right here now, they've got a decision to make, Greg, about whether to kick it away or whether to go for an onside kick. Because they only have 1 timeout and the 2-minute warning, you know, they run the risk of kicking it away and having a whole lot of clock disappear. They've got to seriously be considering going for the onside kick. And especially with number 12 at quarterback, I'm not sure I'd give him a chance to
find the end zone again.
To get a first down and destroy the clock.
Lawrence Moreeeee, the rookie. Not expecting a deep kick.
This is a real tweener here with 3 minutes and 3 seconds left on the clock. If you had all 3 timeouts left, I'd say kick it away. But seeing you only have 1, then you'll get a stoppage with a 2-minute warning. But that's the X factor. Number 12.
See what Jacksonville has in mind. They kick it deep. Moreeeee is going to return this one from the 5. Going across the field and is down at about the 15-yard line. Brian Ewu with the tackle, and here comes Tom Brady.
And if you're asking something of the Jaguars, you're asking it of your number 1 unit. The strength of this team always has been and continues to be its defensive football team. And right now you're asking them to come up big.
New England with 2 timeouts remaining. Jacksonville has 1 plus the 2-minute warning. Dillon and Evans in the backfield. This is Corey Dillon. Left side and down at about the 16. Tony Gilbert with the stop.
And Jacksonville's going to save their timeout. It's just that you know that New England won't be afraid to put it in the air.
Welcome to those of you joining us here in Jacksonville. A David Garrard to Matt Jones touchdown pass has pulled the Jaguars to within 3. 2:20 to play. Jacksonville has one timeout. Dillon wrapped up at the 13 by Bobby McRae. And we get the Jacksonville Jaguars calling timeout, their third and final timeout.
Well, New England on both of these plays has Tom Brady under center. They haven't spent much of the game in that formation, and there was no shot here. Bobby McRae upfield, Dillon had nowhere to go.
Tom Brady has been terrific. 249 yards and a touchdown. Maurice Jones-Drew has been equally terrific with 172 total yards and 2 touchdowns rushing. New England has dominated, but they lead by just 3 with 2:07 to play.
And for one of the very few occasions in this game, New England is facing a 3rd and long. They've been very good on first down in this game, and they haven't been in this situation much at all.
A loss doesn't eliminate Jacksonville from the playoffs, but it dims their hopes considerably. 3rd and 11. Deep drop for Brady. Throwing, far side, incomplete, overthrew his intended receiver, Troy Brown.
Well, Jack Del Rio kicked it away, counting on his defense, and they came through for him. And when I saw this initially, I thought this was going to be a first down, because Troy Brown is wide open, and Tom overthrows him. Troy Brown was wide open.
Rashean Mathis is at midfield. Todd Sauerbrunn has been averaging 33 yards a punt in this, his first game with New England. Gets off a terrific kick here. Mathis, fair catch called for and made at his own 45-yard line. 1:55 to play. Jacksonville with the ball when we come back. The Jaguars need to advance the football 20 yards to the 35 in order to give Josh Scobie a shot at a 52 or 53-yard field goal. He missed from 53 yards earlier in this game.
I'd like my kicker to try one from a little shorter than that.
Garrard running out of time. Still on his feet and tried to throw it. Is that a fumble? It goes over to the New England Patriots.
He's maintaining that he was trying to throw the football away.
Jarvis Green made the hit. Rodney Harrison made the recovery.
This is going to be very critical, the arm movement here of David Garrard. He escapes pressure. Whoa, he gets the ball swatted away by Green. Is it before he starts?
Fumble. Recovery by New England. First down.
I think that ball got swatted out of there before David Garrard's. Oh, that is so close.
And upstairs, less than 2 minutes, they will automatically review this play.
Oh, and they have to do it. I don't think there's any question.
Play is being reviewed.
Yeah, there's no doubt of that.
Garrard cocked his arm. The question is whether or not it was coming forward.
From that angle, it is so hard to tell. And it might be the better angle.
Wow.
It almost looked like he did start a forward motion with his arm before Jarvis Green hits it. Again, another look at it. It's back.
And as you mentioned, the ruling on the field is a fumble.
The question is, was he going to throw the football? It starts forward. It looked to me like he started a forward motion before Jarvis Green knocked the ball from his grasp.
No, I don't think the tuck rule applies here because it doesn't appear that he was trying to pull it down. Jarvis Green gets to him. Oh. Question is, was his arm going forward, or was the hit causing his arm to go
see,
forward?
what I can't tell is if his arm movement might not have been caused by Jarvis Green striking his forearm. Walt Anderson, keep in mind, everybody, must see something definitive that overturns the call on the field, which was fumble.
We're going to find out what he's seeing right now.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands.
And I totally see where Walt's coming from. The last time we looked at it, it almost looked like the hit by Green actually caused the arm movement on the part of David Garrard. Again, watch it again. Does Jarvis Green hitting David Garrard on the right forearm here? That's so close. And Walt Anderson clearly just said, I can't see enough to overturn the call on the field.
And that is going to secure the AFC East Championship for Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots.
And it sends the Jacksonville Jaguars to a really bad place.
We have the opportunity to remind you the executive producers of the NFL on CBS are Sean McManus and Tony Petitti. Today's game produced by Mark Wolf and directed by Bob Fishman. The senior producer of CBS Sports in the NFL Today is Eric Mann. The director is Bob Matina. The coordinating producer of CBS Sports is Harold Bryant. The associate directors of today's game, Ryan Galvin and Joe Zapula. Our broadcast associates, Bill Thayer and John Morales. The technical manager is Jim Baker. The technical director is Dennis Stone. And the audio supervisor is Kevin Little.
And
Thank
kudos,
you, one and all.
Yeah, and kudos to our entire crew for giving up your Christmas Eve to be away from your families to cover this game today. It's happening all around the NFL, and that's the tough part of our job, being away on a special day like this.
And in these final 40 seconds, once again, we'd like to extend to all of you our very best wishes for a happy holiday. The Jacksonville Jaguars playoff hopes taking a severe hit as they fall to 8-7, while the New England Patriots improve to 11-4 and win the AFC East Championship for the 5th time in 6 years.
Well, I really credit Jacksonville for the way they fought back into it with that touchdown drive late in the game to make it a 3-point game. And then they had a chance to tie it or win it. And but again, how many times over the years are we going to watch the New England Patriots when their back's up against it? They're the one who make the big plays. And that's after a while, Greg, you know, it's just not a coincidence.
Sure, not to discount anything that anyone else did out there, but where would these New England Patriots be without Tom Brady and his performance today? 240 yards and a touchdown, and clutch in every tight situation that he encountered.
Well, the Patriots are now the AFC East champion, which means they're in the playoffs. And you know what that means, folks? The fox is in the henhouse. Watch out. This is a team with hands full of Super Bowl hardware, and they're going to make another run at it.
Once again, 24-21, our final score. Patriots are winners. For Dan Dierdorf, Greg Gumbel, and our entire crew, so long from Jacksonville. After this message, we'll send you to New York and JB. You've been watching the NFL on CBS.